Easterntimes Tech. You're going, what? Who? Yeah, me too. Give it a second. Yeah. So I went looking on Amazon for just a budget keyboard, just playing around, figuring, okay, what's available. Not that I don't like the keyboard I'm using. I did a review on this keyboard a while back, and it's a solid keyboard. It's fine. It's got red switches, and if I remember, I'll post a link or something. But it's just a standard keyboard. I think I paid $50 for it, and I'm going to be honest, I don't remember right offhand what company it was, but I will go ahead and put that at the bottom. It was a generic keyboard, and it's fully RGB. It has a volume slider and all that stuff on it. Really, I mean, really good deal. But I was looking around. Obviously, trying to do some budget things and trying to look around, and I did actually need a 104 key keyboard instead of a 10 keyless. And so I saw this one on Amazon listed for, I think it was like $34 with a 30% little coupon click thing. So I did, and I think it ended up costing me like $26. And there's no description. It doesn't tell you who the company is when you're trying to read the description, but it comes in this nice little box. And it's, Easterntimes Tech. Never heard of them before. Evidently, it's a small Chinese company. But the product itself, I'm going to be honest with you, it's a solid keyboard. It did not flex or anything. It was very, very solid feeling. Fully RGB. And I thought, okay, there wasn't a whole lot of instructions or guidance. It does have an instruction manual. It's in several different languages, but very, very basic detail. And it basically just tells you how many keys, what kind of voltage or whatever. And just, I mean, some very, very basic details. So it does give me a website to go on to. etkeys.com. And so I went there and I tried to type it in just etkeys or etkeys.com and no page found. So I had to type in www.etkeys.com, and sure enough, that did come up. And they have a grand total of, get this. Now, are you ready for this? One product for sale. This. It does have a page that has instructions and drivers. It's a generic driver for an RGB keyboard, just a USB keyboard. And it does have some instructions on how to change the lights and all that stuff. The keys are a blue type key. They're very clicky. So if you like the clicky sound, this is probably right up your alley. It's very, very sturdy. But overall, I was pretty happy with it. It does. I'm not a big fan of blue. I'd rather have the red switches. They feel they sound a little more clunky, and I kind of like those better. But the blue, I mean, that clicky type sound is not bad. It has good feedback. They feel very solid. The keyboard itself is pretty good. And then by using the function button and the 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think 5 keys, or the insert and delete keys, you can change the color patterns, several different color patterns. And I haven't delved too much into the driver that I can download from the website yet, but I would venture to say that you could probably set up just about any kind of RGB, any profile that you wanted on there. It's just a generic setup. But for a budget keyboard and for a company that only sells one item, and to find that item on Amazon on a whim, just looking for something, I don't know how much it cost them to make this keyboard, but for $26, it's really, really solid. And I've been using it for about a week and a half on my work desk, because the editing rig hadn't been set up yet, so the work desk was the only thing I had going. So I've been using it on that, and I've actually been really, really happy. It's been a very solid, very good experience. The keyboard sits at a good angle, so it's not awkward. Your fingers aren't in a weird spot. And I liked playing around with the colors a little bit. Even so much as that every single one is a different RGB color, which was pretty cool. Or they can all be the same color, or a variety of patterns, or when you touch something, it kind of gives that little light effect. I mean, there's a lot of different stuff that you can set up that are gimmicky or just just kind of fun. But as a keyboard itself, it doesn't have a lot of the extra frills. It doesn't have a volume knob, or it doesn't have macro keys. At least that I saw. Now, I think you can set up, if I saw there were some instructions on how to set up some basic macros. But if you're looking for just especially if you're looking for a travel keyboard, or if you're looking for something as a secondary or a backup keyboard, maybe give that one a shot. Don't be afraid to look at it. Don't be afraid to get one of those. What do you have to lose? Like 26 bucks? And you know what? It comes in a plain brown box, and for 25 or 26 bucks, heck yeah, that's worth it. I would do it again. I might end up buying more of these just as a backup, or when I build somebody a system, I throw that in there. It's inexpensive. It doesn't cost a whole lot, and I know that it's gonna last. I messed around with it, and not to say that I try to tear things up in the first week I get them, but I want to see if it's pretty decent, and so far it's been that way. So again, Easterntimes Tech. I'll go ahead and leave the link to the Amazon. It's not an affiliate link yet, although maybe sometime in the near future it will be. Not quite an affiliate link yet, but I will go ahead and leave the link to the product that I bought. It still is on sale on Amazon. Don't know how long it's going to be there, but hey, if you're looking for a backup keyboard, not a bad way to go. Anyway, that's all I got for right now. Still working on some other things, getting moved in, obviously, more stuff behind me. So there's more stuff coming in, more stuff to be put away. Still going to be working on budget CPU stuff and builds. And now that we are in here, we can get the ball rolling and get things going again. So, and do all that YouTube stuff. If you liked the video, go ahead and throw a like on it, subscribe, do all those YouTube things, and don't forget to do something nice for somebody today, okay? Today, tomorrow, next day, do it all 3 days. Just do something nice, random thing, one nice person or whatever. Just do something random, something nice. Anyway, that is all I have, folks. So until next time, I'll see you later.